Hi dancers, welcome to another episode of Plié For The People. My name is Mimi and today I will be giving a beginner's level online ballet class. I hope you'll enjoy it and feel more inspired by it, and let's do some ballet. Alright dancers, we're going to get settled into our first position facing your apparatus today, your first position. Remember to really engage your gluteal muscles in order to help you stay in what's called a turnout position in ballet. Your toes are to the side and your hips are very square towards your apparatus. You want to really engage in your core and your back, drawing them together at the same time, lifting open our sternum and our chest, opening our hearts to new opportunities in the lovely art form of ballet. Your gaze is soft and friendly. Your chin is lifted just slightly, okay, and your shoulders are decreased down towards the earth. In this position, we're gonna go arm first and place them on the back of a chair or whatever that you can get a hold of today. We're gonna go 8 little prances, alternating from the right, then left. 3 and 4. Keep your knees to the side. And 7 and 8. 2 small demi-pliés, and then drawing them together to come into a standing position. Then repeat 2 little pliés and stretch. Plié just means to bend, okay? Then we're going to repeat everything from the left. Just left heel high, going through what's called a releve, then descend that left heel to pop up your right heel. 3 and a 4. 5 and a 6, 7 and 8. Plie, plie, draw it up. Again, and 2 and 3 and 4. Then we're going to do a side bend. You're going to release your right arm. Then you're going to toss it over to the left. Then from here, we're going to intensify the stretch by shifting our weight all the way to your right hip, okay? Your left toe can come off, or even your heel, okay? It can come off just a little bit so you can feel that intense stretch sitting into that hip, and then release the left, balance yourself out, going to the right, then sitting into your left, coming up. Then we're gonna do plie, force arch, releve, and down, reverse, 6, 7, and 8. And just 8 little baby pulses, tiny little heel lifts, as if you're trying to lift just as much so you can put maybe a very thin booklet underneath, okay, maybe like a checkbook or something. Down, and 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Release, and finish, elbows stacked to the side, rounded, you're proud. Always finish on a good note, okay? Again, the combination, we're facing the bar or facing your apparatus, whatever that you're holding on to today, okay? We're just going to do 8 prances, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 pliés, stretch, again, and stretch, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, side stretch, sit in it, side stretch, really sink into it, okay? Just be careful if you have any back pain, okay, maybe that's a little too intense for you. Modify as you wish, or just a simple side bend. But if you have a healthy back, healthy whatever, you just sink into it and deepen that stretch. Plie, force, arch, reverse, 6, 7, 8. Little mini bounces, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and finish. All right, follow me. And this is our only facing the bar or 2 hands on your apparatus exercise for the entire class. Okay, so let's warm up properly. Follow along, and wait for the music. Here we go. Arms, and 2, 3, and 4, 5, feet to the side, 7, and 8, 2 pliés, and stretch, again. Repeat it to the left, and left, 2, 3, 4, lift, down, lift, feel that inner thighs burning, and 2, and stretch, and again, take your time, side bend, and reach. Now sit into that hip. Reverse. Up. Over. Down. 8 mini heel lifts and 1, 2, 3. Press your balance. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good dancers. Shake those legs out. Really, really well done. I'm just going to turn down the music just a little bit. A little bit too disturbing for my neighbors here. All right. Let's try our pliés. And for our pliés, I'm going to actually just experiment with my camera work here today. I'm just going to face on the class, okay? We're going to begin in first position. For our pliés, we're going to have our left hand holding onto our apparatus today. Our right side, right hand, right arm is really dancing tonight, okay? So we're going to go arm preparation 7 and 8. 1 plié and stretch, then arm up, bring it to the side. Allonge to go down, grand plié, and 7 and 8. Just to warm up our hamstrings a little bit, we're going to turn those heels in, folding forward, pulling up, turn it out from the top of the hips, then lift to go back. 6, 7, tendu second. We go. Plié and a stretch. Arm up, just like in first. Allonge to go down. Grand plié. And 7. Reverse your port bras up. And 3. Letting that lead you into a toss to the side bend, making sure that you're not short on the waist or elbows drooping in, okay? So you turn out as well. Your chin is also lifting to the side. 7. Tendu around. 4th. In 4th. Plié and a stretch. Arm up to the side. No grand plié in 4th. We're going to go away. 6 and a 7 and a 8. Then we're going to do a grand quarter bra. You're going to go all the way around. 2, 3, and 4. Making sure that your hips are really square here. 5 and 6. Tendu. Close 3rd, my beginners. Then we're going to do a plié and a stretch. Arm up to the side. Grand plié and a 7 and 8. You guessed it. You're going to reverse the arm. Bring it across your heart. Open, back, side. Then go down. 6, 7, and 8. And finish. No susu or releve. Okay? Just to repeat, in first, 1 plié, arm up, open, grand, 6, 7, 8. Turn it in, stretch, rolling up, turn it out, going back. 6, 7. Plié and stretch and arm. Grand. First one. Second one, you reverse the arm and lead that into your port bras to the chair. Tendu, adjust. 4th. 1 plié, arm, away. 6, 7, 8. Grand port bras. 6, tendu, 3rd. Plié, arm, grand, 6, 7, 8. Reverse, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and finish. Okay, follow me. Let's get into the zone of ballet. This is really how we begin our class, setting ourselves up for success. Left side, left hand is on the bar, and arm preparation. And 1 plié. And stretch, quarter bra, up. And 7. Pushing, wrong. Make sure that your knees are to the side. We're going to turn these legs inwards, going down. Stretch out your hamstrings. Rolling up, turn it out. And back. Tendu, and 1 plié. Stretch. Arm up. And side. Left, down. Making sure to continue to lift your torso away from your hips. Reverse. Following these beautiful fingertips. It's a great idea. So now we can go to the side. Light touch on your apparatus. And 4th. Arm up. To go away from your chair. Getting ready to do your circle quarter. And we have a lot of time on this one. Getting ready to reverse your port de bras. And going through the corner first and down to give yourself an extra stretch and finish. Left side dancers, excellent work, good. I'm going to be angling on this side. Here we go, first position. Demi-plie, port de bras, and open. Left to go down. Getting ready to really stretch all the way down. Getting ready to turn it out and lift. Here we go. First one, plie. Really filling up the music with your entire port de bras and twerks. Just one plie for it. And away. Really dance it out. This is the second time you're performing this exercise. So going through all the motions now with mindfulness and artistry. That is the difference between a dancer and a dancer with something extra. 2, and arm, and arm. 1, keep those knees flat to the side. Good. We're going to reverse your port de bras. Make sure to try to see all the points and angles in space. And finish. All right, dancers, we're going to move on to our first tendu combinations in first position. I'm going to do my best to do to the back without hitting anything. Okay, so let's have our left hand on your apparatus. We go preparation 7 and 8. We're going to begin with a demi-plie and stretch. 2 to the front, in first. Same thing to the side. Arm stacked to the side, elbows slightly lifted. Plie and a stretch. Same thing to the back. Then we accent in 3 times to the side. Heel is wrapping around, going forward. We go in and a 2. The third one, you add a little plie and a little port de bras. And 8 with it, okay? Then we're going to reverse everything from the back. Just as a little warning, throughout the class, I might have to angle myself to show you my back. Okay, but you want to maintain what's called arm flats, facing me or facing front or wherever that's the front for you at home, okay? You're going to maintain a very squared hips look, okay? So whenever I go to the back, if I don't have enough room, because of my closet in the back, I'm going to be angling myself, so don't let that throw you, okay? So just continue to try to memorize the combinations as much as you can. We're going to reverse it from the back now, okay? We're going to do plie and stretch. And on that plie, I like to just do a little bit of an allonge to just make it a little bit more dancing, okay? And then 2 to the back, making sure that your hips are squared and your leg is directly behind you, okay? So if I pivot a little bit to the side, it's the same as if I face you, okay? And close, then side, and then 2, arm is staying there, good. And 1 plie, then 2 to the front, then 3 tendus, accent in the third one, we plie. Then we're going to repeat everything one more time. During our second set, we're just going to add a little extra challenge, which is our port de bras, and that just means our arm motion, okay? So whenever you are going to the front, your arm is up, okay? Whenever you're going to the side, your arm is side, matching with your leg. Whenever you're going to the back, you're going to go through down, and then out to the back, and your arm is in front of you, okay? Just a little bit below, like on the same level as your gaze, okay? You're looking beyond your beautiful fingertips, of that middle finger especially, you're looking beyond that, okay? So repeating all that with our port bras, it's basically we do plie and a stretch, then two to the front. Plie and a stretch, your arm is there. Plie and a stretch, so the arm gets there before the foot, okay? Then two to the back, then three to the side, and you have a little plie. Then plie and a stretch and the back. And plie, you're there, and two. Plie and a up and a two. Last set. And third time you gotta plie and finish. Okay? Just follow me. Our first tendu exercise from first. Do your best. And plie. Two to the front. In. To the side. Same idea. And go. And go. Plie on your supporting leg, then free up the back leg. Three to the side. That's it. Add a plie. Reverse. The first plie is just a small bit of it. We're just getting ourselves warmed up here for class. Three to the side. Accent in. And on one. Getting ready for your second set. Arm up. To the side. Reverse. Three more to the side. One and a two. And we finish. Left side. And plie. Then. Three to the side. Third one you plie. Reverse. I'm lifting super high up from my waist, away from my standing hip, so that I can get even more of a workout. And second step. Three to the side, and in, and two, and plie. Looking beyond this room. Imagine that you have a beautiful audience in like a ginormous opera house with red velvet curtains everywhere. And finish. Good dancers. Nice. All right, really great work, dancers, so far. We're going to logically progress into our tendus, still on the floor, but coming from a third position. Okay, no arms the first round. The second time, you will add those quarter bras for your arm. We're going to prep 7 and 8. Too simple to the front, cross it back to third. 2 tendus, no cross the first time to the side, or no, crossing the front the first time, then tendu and change. Then you're going to do 2 to the back. I'm just going to adjust here. 2 to the back, 2 and a 3 and 4. Then side, plie second, making sure that your weight is distributed evenly between your legs, and push back into your tendu position. Again, you're lifting so high up from your supporting heel, okay? So you're not just relying on your balance on your heel, but you're really shifting your weight more over the balls of your left foot in this case, okay? You're gonna close it to the back. Then we're gonna do 2 to the back, 2 to the side, no change the first time, 2 to the front, and a side plie. Ideally, you really wanna go the side and plie. But because now my leg is being covered, so that's why you can modify a little bit. But ideally, you want to go as big as you can. Challenge yourself to slide that foot out so you can push back. Use more of your leg muscles and strength, okay? 2 to the front, 2 to the side, no change and change. 2 to the back side, from plie in second, or shift, plie in second. Reverse. Then I'm going to repeat it with the arm. 2, 2, 2. Side, the arm is the same. Reverse. 2, 2. Side, and finish, okay? Repetition is key in ballet. Let's go ahead and work on our tendu exercise in third. No arms the first time, and up front. In, 2. Don't change, and change. Going back. Side, and plie. Reverse, and I'm constantly checking the squareness of my hips. Now add the arm and reverse. Okay, left side, here we go. And no arms, and no change, and change. Cross it back. Get ready to lower. Reverse, and don't change. Now cross it. Here we go. Add the arm up. And don't change. And change. You got it. And back. Here we go. Reverse. Last set. On the left. All right, dancers, we're ready now to propel these legs off the floor into en l'air. So we're going to do our dégagés, beginning third position, no port de bras, just keep them stacked to the side. 2 dégagés. The third one, you leave it out, then flex, stretch out those calves, toes are super towards your nose, then point them down and close. Then the same idea to the side, 2 to the side, out, flex, point. Then I'm going to shift myself a little bit to the angle, so I'm not going to kick my foot into my closet here. I'm in New York City, everything is like a shoebox, you know how that is. I'm going to go to the back, same idea, 2 to the back, out, flex, point, close, and then I'm going to pivot to face you. I'm going to do 4 to the side, cross, 3, and a 4. Then I'm going to reverse all that, okay? Then I'm going to do forward and back, and then taking the Susu balance. So reversing all that is basically 2 to the back. The third one, you leave it in the air, flex, and point, and close. Okay, I'm going to do an extra pivot, so you don't have to do that, okay? Then we do 2 to the side, side, flex, point, close. Then we do 2 to the front, front, flex, point, close, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Like I said, we're going to go forward, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is our first Susu balance of the day. I'm going to cross it over, and then arms are up, elbows are stacked. If I face to the side, remember our elbows and arms, just it's a little bit in front of us, so it's not like this. Even though in the front, it looks like we're all the way back, okay? But when I turn to the side, it's like magic effect, okay? So just remember that. It will help you balance as well. Come out of it and finish, okay? Again, we're gonna begin in third. No arms. Out and a close. 2 and a close. 3, flex, point. Out, 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 flex, point. I'm gonna pivot, you're gonna stay where you are. Back, 2, back, flex, point. Just 4 to the side, 2, 3, and a 4. Reverse all that, forward, back, plie, gather, souffle, releve, arms up, and finish. Okay, follow me to the best of your abilities. Dégagez, and 1, 2, out, flex, point, stop, 2, out, flex, point, to the back, 4 to the side, 1, 2, getting ready to reverse that, back, and stop, and front, 4 to the side, and we're gonna stretch. Going back. Plie, gather, souffle. Find your balance in high releve. Squeeze those arms, squeeze those inner thighs, squeezing your glutes and your ankles. And we finish. Left side. Excellent, excellent. Dégagez. And front flex point. Step. Forward to the side. Alternating. Reverse. To the front. 4 more. Here we go. Lift, release, finish. All right, dancers, let's move on to leg circles or rond de jambes. We're gonna begin in third position. Arms preparation 7 and 8. 3 slow rond de jambes going from front and up, back, and 2 and a 2, and 3 and a 3, and the fourth one, you're gonna add a plie on your supporting knee. Carry, carry, carry to the back, all the way in plie. Then we're gonna stretch. I'm gonna angle myself because I have my friend here in the way. So the idea is that you stay where you are. Okay, I'm gonna pivot a little bit. Allongé to dive all the way down into a lunge. You're gonna stretch out your hip flexors and hang out with your friend here who's supporting you all this time, okay? The idea is that you feel like a nice hip flexor opening action, I would say, because it's very intense. It's stretching out your right hip socket, okay? Then we're gonna use our right to come back, okay? Then you're gonna close it to the back, okay? And we're gonna reverse all that. 3 slow rond de jambes. 2, 3, and a 4, 5, and a 6. The fourth one, you add a little plie, 7 and 8. Allongé to step into forward, pivot into a parallel. We're diving into what's called a pyramid stretch in yoga. You're gonna go all the way down, hold, rolling up, turn it out, tendu close there. Circle, circle, plie, another susu balance forever, and stay, and finish. Okay, very simple. 3 rond de jambes, very slow, at terre, on the floor, tracing the letter D. capital B. I'm gonna pivot, you're gonna stay, we're gonna dive down together, stretch. If you have any knee issues, just don't go all the way down. Just modify it into a deep lunge in fourth. So your back leg is straight, your front knee is bent, okay? Just feel like a nice, maybe you can even bend to the side, but just feel a nice little hip flexor stretch. Whatever the modification or version that you choose to do, you should feel like a hip opening on your right. Tendu, close it shut. Reverse, 3, 4, when you add a little plie, elongate, step on it, turn it in, pyramid, yoga moment, rolling up, tendu in, close third. Circle, circle, plie, releve, susu balance, and stay. Left hand is on your apparatus. Follow me. Rond de jambe, par or inter. Here we go. This is our first slow. And back. 2. And back. Third one. Getting ready to plie. I'm gonna angle myself and down. And stretch. And getting ready to return. Reverse. Back. Front. Back. Carry front. Turn it out from the very top of the head. Fourth, we got a little demi-plie. Turn it in. Turn it out. Third. And this is quicker. Reverse. Plie and gather, cross it. Making sure that your ribs and abs are in. And let's come out of it. Release the front foot and descend and land and finish. Left side, good. Here we go, rond de jambe. Really, really great work, dancers. Be mindful of your spacing. Here we go. And front. Carry back. One more with a plie. It's the left side's turn. Good. And return. Reverse. I'm thinking really wrapping out this motion going forward. And step on it, turn it in, rotate and down. Tendu third, and faster circle. And another susu balance. Remember, this is your balance, so take your time. Whenever you're ready, you're gonna let go and hold. Alright, dancers, let's move on to our coupe, passe, a little fondue, a little attitude, combo, all in one. I know that's a mouthful, but I guarantee when you do it, it's going to feel very enjoyable. We're going to go preparation, arm 7, and lower it to pick it up to coupe. Bring it higher to passe, arm up. Lift to place it at the back of the knee and start going down. Open your arm to the side. When you arrive to the side, your foot should be in a coupe position in the back. The coupe, again, is attached in the back of your lower calf, your right heel, okay? Your knee is flat to the side, Okay, your toes are away from your shin, so you're not doing this, okay? So you're there, and your arm is to the side. You're gonna gently place it in third in the back, and your arm is low. Then we're gonna reverse that, coupe, peel it off, then passe, lift, then coupe front, arm to the side, while still maintaining a very high supporting leg there, away from your hips, okay, and then place it down. So coupe, passe, coupe down, coupe, passe over. Then we're gonna do fondue to the front. It can be 45 or maybe even a little higher, maybe at 60. Fondue to the side. Fondue to I'm gonna turn to the back, but you just gonna stay like this, okay? I'm gonna angle myself fondue to the back so I can show you an attitude in the back and then straight, okay? An attitude is basically just like your fondue while extended, but you're just gonna bend that knee a little bit to the side, okay? Again, your knee is higher, okay? So you're not doing something like that, okay? You're not doing this, okay? So you're doing this, okay? Knee is lifting to the side, and there's this kind of not very attractive analogy in ballet that all the ballet teachers, at least the ballet teachers I grew up with, used, which is just the dog peeing by the fire hydrant look. You know what I mean? So you can laugh a little bit, you can laugh, yeah. We should get some humor in the ballet class because ballet is so intense and focused and serious. But the idea is that your knee is so much to the side, right? It's not here, but that idea and that imagery is really to help you open that knee to the side, okay? And if I face all the way to the back, right? It's kind of crossed behind you, so you're not doing that, okay? It's more behind you. Okay, so if I face you here, if I have something holding, you know, like a chair here, okay, it's gonna look like that. So your knee is not dropped, but it's like that, okay? Then we're gonna reverse all that goodies on the back, okay? Coupe, passe, coupe, and down. Coupe, passe, coupe, and down. Fondue to the back, fondue to the side, fondue to the front, okay? Then your knee is gonna bend just like that and extend it out. Okay, so if I have something to place my foot on like this, to show it to you better, the analogy that a lot of my past ballet teachers use for an attitude to the front, but not to the back, but to the front, is that you can place, I don't know, like a little cup of water, okay, or like a little china teacup on your foot, and it should not tip over, okay? That's the magic here. Right there to let go. Yes, okay. Yeah? So that's the idea. So when you're doing it to the front, okay, you can balance something on like a flat tabletop so that you can eat a little, you can go to the, you know, the tea party, okay, on your leg. That's the image that you can tattoo that into your mind, okay? So after you fondue to the back, fondue to the side, fondue to the front, tea party, heel lifts, knee to the side, and extend, okay? I'm gonna do it to the front, so it's gonna look something like that, okay? That's basically it, and then we're gonna do side stretch, side stretch. Actually, why don't we just add a little plie? It's nice, okay? Side stretch, and then why don't we do a susu, then release the front foot into a coupe. We're finally gonna balance on one foot now. Let go, test your balance. If you don't have your balance, that's okay, just feel the strength and the muscle fibers fighting for you to keep yourself up there. Because as beginners, when we do a lot of balancing or releving on one leg, that's when we really see the real results. That's when we start to see our calf muscles starts to sculpt and come out a little bit more underneath our skin, all right? So that's the magic ballet. One of the magic of ballets is that. I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna review the combination one more time from the top. Coupe and a passe and a coupe in place. Reverse and a 6 and a 7 and fondue to the front. I'm gonna pivot to the back. Fondue to the back. Attitude and stretch. Coupe and a passe and a coupe and a down. Coupe and a passe and a coupe and a down. Fondue to the back. Fondue to the side. Fondue to the front. Attitude and stretch. Bend to the side with a plie, coming up, and 7 and 8, away, plie, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plie, gather up, release the front foot, balance, and 7, and finish, okay? All right, dancers, keep all that good stuff in your mind. Let's go ahead and do our exercise. Coupe, peel and lift, descend and place, reverse, lift. The arm is just like we did in pliés, okay? And front, and side. I'm gonna pivot, you stay where you are, so we can do our attitude, reverse, coupe, passe, coupe, step. Reverse. Take up. And now plie. Here we go. Susu first. And draw it up. Find your balance in coupe. And let's bring it to a high susu before we finish. Good dancers. Left side right away. And peel and lift. Reverse. Heel forward. Fondues. Melting front. Melting side. Melting back. Attitude. Lift. Peel and up. Heel front on your fondue. Coupe. Now fondue. And towards. Away. Here we go. Keep that knee to the side, left knee. Strong ankles. Lift. And finish. We're going to do a frappe combination. Frappe means to strike, right? It's probably one of the more challenging steps at the bar that as a beginner student, you might take a while to finally master, and that's fine. And I think the reason for me, it's kind of trickier than most other steps at the bar. It's because now we're introducing the flexion of our toes in basically majority of the time in a combination, where this whole time that our teachers are telling us to point your toes harder, point your toes harder. So now we really have to work on our articulation and coordination of our ankle joint. Okay, I think that's one of the reasons why it can be so challenging for a lot of beginner students. So frappe, we're just gonna do a tendu to the side. Then you're gonna flex your toes, okay? You're gonna rest your calcaneus or your heel on your ankle bone. Okay, from here, you're gonna basically, okay, I'm actually gonna take off my black shoes because that way, when you can see my feet better with a brighter color. So I just said tendu to the side and flexing. So from here, you're gonna go through the ball of the point. Okay, so basically you're doing like a releve position. Then you're gonna just brush that toe to the front and scoop it to the front. That's basically what you're doing. Okay, and then after you do the extension or pointed toes, Then you're going to snap it back into your flex position. Then it's the same idea to the side, okay? You're going to go through your ball of the foot. You're going to touch that onto the floor. Then you're going to use that energy to push and lift into a daijin. And then you're going to snap it back to your flex position. You can also snap it back to the back, okay? So you're going to go through ball, end point, then you're going to snap it to the back. So now you're going to have your calcaneus or the heel bone on the back of your shin, okay? Just like your coupe position, it's the same thing, but you're just flexing it. Same thing in the back. The back is probably the trickiest just because it gets even funkier in terms of our coordination and how we're translating all our body parts into our brain. And it's just like the communication between the brain and the body might be a little bit like taking some time to get used to and familiarize it. But the idea is that you keep this thigh very flat, the knees to the side, your heel is on your shin, your toe is away from your shin, so you're not doing that, okay? Then you're just gonna do touchdown. As soon as you touch down, you're gonna brush to the back. You're gonna snap it back while turning out, okay? That's to the back, okay? If I face you, it's gonna be like this, okay? Straight to the back, so you're not opening to the side or overcrossing, which is very rare. People overcross. Most people would like not cross enough, okay? So when you're going to the back, it's the same idea. In terms of the audio, okay, of your body percussion or sounds, it's almost like tap. Frappe is almost like tap because if you do it right, okay, even in soft ballet slippers, which is what we should wear as a beginner student so you can better feel the floor, unless you have something like concrete, like what I have here, okay? It's the same idea, strike, and you should make a tapping sound. Okay, all around. So you should be able to hear yourself and hear how many of those friction and those sounds that you're making. Okay, so these are frappes, 101. So the combination, okay, let's not get confused. So the combination goes very simple, just preparation 7 and 8, just because it's the introductory level of frappes. We're just gonna do 4 strikes to the front, snapping back. 3 and 4. Just keep your arm a la seconde, side and side, don't change, side and change, side and change, don't change, side and change. I'm gonna pivot, you're gonna stay on pause. We're facing me, we're facing the camera. 4 to the back, and then 4 more to the side. Okay? Just that much. And then we're gonna go try it to the other side. Okay? Let's just give this a try. I know this is probably the first time that you're trying frappes. Very, very strategic tap and elongate, okay? So each one is a meaningful, it's a purposeful, it's a very targeted, ambitious move. Okay, you're going somewhere, you're going somewhere, you're going somewhere, you're going somewhere, going somewhere, going somewhere. Okay, each time is very, very direct. Okay. Prep and 4. To the side. I'm gonna pivot, you're gonna stay. To the back. 4 more to the side. And let's just finish. And stand. Good. Okay. Let's try the left. Undo. Flex. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Side and 2, 3, and 4. Back and 2, and 3, and 4. Side and 2, and 3, and 4. How did you do? Did you hear those tapping sounds? Fingers crossed, I hope so. All right, dancers, we have arrived to the very end of our beginner's ballet class today. You want to get rid of all the distracting furnitures that might be in the way. You're going to clear out a little space for yourself. We're going to be doing our reverence of the day. That means to pay respect to the art form of ballet, or also as a way of paying thank you to the instructor that gave you the class. So we're going to go ahead and begin 3rd position, what's called a croisé, or a little bit crossed, not facing front, but you're crossing your body just a little bit to a diagonal. Okay, you're going to do the best that you can to mirror me here. We're going to begin in our third position, arms are low. Just breadth of the arms, 7, preparation, and 8. We're going to do a small demi-plie and stretch. Arms first, open second. One more plie and your arm's going to come down in front of your thighs. From here, you're going to bring them in front of your thighs, and then you have to get ready to spring up into a cross susu position, 7, plie, 8. Tendu front. From here, we're going to open your, this is my right arm, so it could be your left. You open the arm to the side, okay? The foot that's in front of you, that's the arm that you're gonna match it. You're gonna open that to the side. Then your top arm brushes through that leg that's in tendu to the front. From here, you're gonna look beyond those fingertips. You're gonna run the jambe, that tendu leg, while balancing on your supporting leg. Up to the back, run the jambe to the back. Set that heel down on the floor while you're bending that front knee down. Arm comes first, one of your arm comes up, the leg that's behind you, that arm goes up, the other arm stays in first. Then you're gonna do a small cambrai to the back. 7, tendu, close. You're gonna pivot to the other side now. We're gonna balance ourselves out to the other side. Plie and stretch. Arm first and open. Plie, plie, up. You're there. Plie. Tendu front. And bend over, brush and lift. Around. Set it down and cambrai. Lift. And you're just going to stay. And that's the end of our reverence in class, okay? Just follow me. Usually when we do a reverence in class, it's usually done with the teacher, so you don't need to memorize all the details of the step. Have some fun and just follow me. Here we go. Breath. Here we go. Plie. Arms first. Open side. Here we go. Plie and up. Plie. Tendu. And down. Roll the jambe. And cambrai. Back. Lift. Left. And plie. Arm. Here we go. This is the moment. Stay. Roll the jambe and back. Stay. Fantastic work, dancers, for getting through such a challenging beginner's level Plié for the People episode with me. I'm so happy that you made it to our online ballet training class today, and I hope you got a lot out of it and had a lot of fun and learned a lot of new things. My name is Mimi, and it has been my absolute pleasure giving you this class. And we have a wonderful program here, and it's all at no cost. So I hope you can spread the joy, spread this wonderful gift and blessing to as many people as you can by sharing it or liking this video or write a positive comment down below to show support, or subscribe to our channel so you can get the latest videos. And again, help to spread the joy in this wonderful service for as many dancers or non-dancers as you wish. It's just one click away, and I hope you can also feel free to reach out to me directly if you have any specific questions regarding your training today that you had. Write to me at plieforthepeople@gmail.com, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And I just had a blast with everyone again, and I hope you guys can drink lots of water, stay healthy, and stay positive and stay inspired. So I hope I can see you again in the next episode. And again, it's been a wonderful, wonderful pleasure being here and giving you all a wonderful ballet class. I hope you can tune in again, and thank you so much for watching. Bye now.